in this video, I am going to discuss about linear non-homogeneous recurrence relations with constant coefficients. So we have seen how to solve linear homogeneous recurrence relations with constant na coefficients. So when we say linear non-homogeneous recurrence relations, so we refer to a recursive na formula that describes a sequence where each term is a combination of one or more na previous terms also. But there is a twist. So there is the addition of a non-zero na constant term. So for example, we have this recurrence relation a sub n is equal to 3 times a sub n minus 1. So if a sub n equals 3 times a sub n minus 1 lang, so it is a linear na homogeneous recurrence relation, but that has a constant coefficient of 3 and has a degree 1, since this a sub n is only defined by its previous term. But then we can see here that there is an addition of 2n. Ay, hala, wala na. Nakadiretso. So, is there a relatively simple technique for solving a linear but non-homogeneous recurrence relation with constant coefficients, such as this RR that was mentioned? Okay, so we have this recurrence relation, which is non-homogeneous and linear, and it has also constant coefficients. That is a recurrence relation of this form. So this is the general form. A sub n is equal to c sub 1 times a sub n minus 1 plus c sub 2 times a sub n minus 2 until c sub k times a sub n minus k plus the addition of this non-zero na constant term f of n. Okay, so these first two terms without the f of n is just a linear homogeneous RR. All right, so these c sub 1, c sub 2, and c sub k are the constant na coefficients and they are real numbers. And f of n is a function that is not identically 0 depending only on n. So we already mentioned that it is a non-zero na constant term. So we have these examples. A sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1 plus 2n is what? Is a linear non-homogeneous RR with constant coefficients. So constant yung coefficient ni a sub n minus 1. And there is the f of n. This is supposed to be 2n, okay, which is equal to 2n. And what about this? A sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1 plus a sub n minus 2 plus n squared plus n plus 1. So this is also a linear non-homogeneous relation. So kahit may n squared dito, yung tinitingnan natin ay yung ito, yung a sub n minus 1 plus a sub n minus 2. So linear na combination siya of the previous na terms of a sub n. But what is our f of n here? The f of n is n squared plus n plus 1. Okay, what about this? So we have a sub n is equal to 3 a sub n minus 1 plus n times 3 raised to n. So this is also a linear non-homogeneous na RR with constant coefficients. So ano yung f of n dito? This is n times 3 raised to n. So what about this one? A sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1 plus a sub n minus 2 plus a sub n minus 3 plus n factorial. So ano yung f of n? That is the n na factorial. So since we have an f of n here, so we can say that this is also a linear non-homogeneous RR. So that is all for this topic. In this topic, next topic we are going to discuss about dynamic programming.